And they're not going to snap it. We have come to the end of the first quarter of play. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. The snow has started to come down once again. Off the play fake, Jackson rolling to the left. There he goes again, and he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Lamar Jackson, touchdown Baltimore. He's got another one, his second touchdown of the evening.
Makes the score, Ravens 14, Colts nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return out of the end zone, it's Gould. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Play action now. It's Jones. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and the first down. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And he's going to be corralled right at the line of scrimmage. That is good work defensively. They hold him to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
He'll get this quickly to Warren on the RPO. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Right back to Warren again. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. 17 yards, the gain there. That's good for a Colts first down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Now a play fake. Jones. He'll get this complete. Nick Westbrook-Akine.
Complete to Nick Westbrook-Akine. 10 yards.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
At the 23-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Jones. Open man. That's Alec Pierce.
Jones
and he'll be out of bounds down around the 40.
First and goal.
First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down. The RPO, that one is complete. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
A gain of 5 brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Second and goal. Again, it's Jones. That is brought in the end zone. Nick Westbrook-Akine. Touchdown Colts. Spencer Schrader now on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Colts are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Colts 7. Spencer Schrader.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end.
And I think defensively, Mike, there's almost a question you're asking yourself, like, in these conditions, can the quarterback even throw the ball that far? You know, you got heavy snow coming, you don't have great visibility, but I think that was one of those where the quarterback's like, listen, I know my guy's down there somewhere, and I'm going to let it rip, and I'll take it for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return out of the end zone, it's Gould. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Shotgun now for Jones. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Here's a deep shot for Pierce. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphreys.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. Now whistles. Timeout, 3 seconds left in this first half. 3rd and a yard. This time they stay on the ground. And he'll be taken down as time runs out and we've come to the end of the first half of play. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Spencer Schrader.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6, and their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll try to drive forward. Not a bad gain in these conditions. We'll give him about 5 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. Here's Jackson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Just his 1st catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
At the 45-yard line.
It'll be 1st down and 10. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll push forward like a little snowplow. Gain a yard as the snow intensifies.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
2nd down, Jackson. Rolling right. He's going to tuck it and go.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
35-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Jackson now on second down. And a battle for this one. It is caught by the receiver. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. Flushed to his left. And he's in! Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. On is Luke to add the extra point. He's got it, and the Ravens will extend this third quarter lead.
Ravens 28, Colts 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
On first down, Jones. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
Throwing, Jones. Moving outside the pocket, taking off. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. Trying to start this long road back. They've got a first down here.
And the Colts first down.
On play action, it's Jones. He'll take off again.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
That is caught out wide on the RPO.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. This one taken at the 7. And he's going to be taken down there as we come to the end of the third quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He finds his tight end, that's Smythe. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. 13-yard pickup to begin this fourth quarter. So, from the 36, it is first and 10. Here's the give to Henry running right. And he'll push forward like a little snowplow. Gain a yard as the snow intensifies. So, from the 37, here's second and 9. From the gun, Jackson. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
It's a gain of 16
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Off the play fake. Jackson forced out wide. And he's into the end zone yet again.